Oh! Oof, you feel that. You know, you hear that clap. But it's just, hey! Welcome to another Ramble Radio.
It's video.
Eddie.
What?
Also radio. This isn't deep state shit. I'm telling you. It's also radio.
This seems deep state.
I know. I'm Jerry Rocha. That there's Eddie Pence.
Hey.
Do you think it's just us? It has to be.
It's not, right?
Not so naked.
Wow,
Cody
there
right
he is.
there. Boom.
There he is.
Rocking that Seattle Kraken hat.
Loving it.
Not fucking around. He's got
Fuck the Stars,
is
right?
I know. The Stars aren't in the middle of the playoffs or anything, Cody. God.
Hey, they play at 5 o'clock. I will be taking this hat off in 2.5 hours.
Nice. Oh, man. I am pleasantly surprised. But I don't know what's going to happen by the time this is aired. Pleasantly surprised that the Stars are up 2-1 on Colorado. Pleasantly surprised. I thought that was from – you listen to any expert, they were going to get their asses handed to them in this series.
It's been interesting. Well, hockey play. We said this before. Hockey playoffs, you can never. The regular season is never a precursor to the playoffs.
But like Cody said about the NBA playoffs, like you said, Cody, there's no. It's anyone's game almost. Like with the exception of like the 8th seeds. Okay, fine.
I still think in 7-game series, the best team in basketball is always going to
pull
win.
it out.
Not necessarily hockey, but I think in basketball,
Yeah.
the 7-game series, you rarely have a huge upset in a 7-game
It's very
series.
rare. It is very rare. 5-game, oh man, chaos can know. Sometimes that's chaos in a 5-game.
Denver Nuggets beat the who'd they knock out? Seattle.
Yeah.
In 95.
95.
Mutombo. That was a 5-game series.
Yeah, and you thought, oh my God,
They were an 8th seed.
And then they got crushed the next round.
Oh yeah. But had that gone 7, Seattle probably would have won.
Oh, they would have won it. Yeah, they definitely. I think they would have. Yeah, they absolutely would have won out. Interesting. Here we are. God damn it. Still gutted from the Chadwick Boseman news. That is, especially in our circle of just nerdy shit.
That really sucked.
Like, that was
I was
just
watching.
brutal.
I actually watched Black Panther 2 nights ago after I heard the news, and I was just like, "Fuck, man!" It was.
You're like, he was so good.
He was so perfect for that role.
And there we go. Let's add him, right, man?
Yeah, put him
that
out
right there. Boom. That was just a oh man. And I was so.
Have you seen how much the Marvel Legends of the
fucking evil motherfuckers,
dude? I went on eBay just to see what like the Chadwick Boseman Marvel Legend was just from the movie. It's like $150.
Jesus,
I want the figure.
This was a Walmart exclusive of when he gets hit and the purple. I wonder what this is.
Check on eBay. They're all like over 100.
I would never. That's man.
But the ones with his actual lifelike head that you can pop on it.
Yeah. Oh right. Yeah.
They're like $150.
I don't want a voodoo doll of someone who passed away. That's weird to me. That is fucking weird. That is awful. Like, it is just like that dude was, and then I was so bummed out because my godson was so scared. He sent me that image of him very thin from a couple of months ago, and he's like, "Do you think this guy's okay?" And I was like, "I hope he's doing this for a role, maybe." Like, he didn't just.
Well, he got a bunch of shit for it. Like, people were giving,
which is not right. Like, who's the publicly be like, "What? Why can't you?" Like, hey, fuck off. Let someone go through what they're going through.
Stop body shaming people.
Yeah, exactly.
Like pictures. You
God,
idiot.
it's fucking brutal. And like that would the fact that he, I suppose, was diagnosed with this for almost all the movies he's known for.
2016. So before Civil War.
He did all the Marvel stuff with this. Did he do Jackie Robinson with this?
I don't know.
No, that was prior to it.
Okay, man.
But like,
I think they confirmed that because I think Black Panther might have already shot at that point.
Okay.
So I think it was like
Black Panther was 2018, right?
I think.
But I think that he may have either just been diagnosed or something.
When he was,
along
I
those
got
lines
it, right.
when they started filming. But I think that both of the Avengers movies for sure.
Yeah.
Well, Civil War came out before Black Panther, and he was in that. He was a big part of Civil War.
Oh, that's right. That's Civil War.
That's where he was
I
introduced.
forgot he was. Yeah, that got blanked on.
That was
but
2017.
Yeah.
Captain America came out and Civil War came out in 2016.
2016.
Okay.
And so it would have been filmed prior to that.
That's right.
So it was probably just before that. But then also, I think there was like that 21 Bridges movie that he was in.
The Five Bloods, a Spike Lee film.
The Five Bloods for sure.
Was that? I didn't see that. I still got to see that one. I want to see that.
It's good.
Though, dude,
he's
like,
great in it.
That fucking like people posting him walking out of the Doctor Strange portal in Endgame. Like, it's like, how are you not going to cry when you see that now? Like, that is just, and especially, like, it was so emotional to someone posted a clip of opening night.
Yeah.
And the pop that gets. I mean, remember that was, like, we all lost ours. And you knew they were all coming back.
On your left.
But for whatever, like, they're all, but for whatever reason, seeing Black Panther walk out.
Well, because you knew the way the Marvel Universe was setting up, Black Panther was going to be the next head. Like, he was going to be the guy for the next phase.
Yes.
That's where they were going with it. That's why he came through first.
And that pop he got. When we were watching it, it was huge. Just remember, like, it just because for what made me, like, just when that scene, I revert to just 8-year-old fan, and I forget the logic of everything going. You know what I mean? And when he walks out, the little kid in my brain was like, "Oh, they're gonna beat him now." You know what I mean? Like, no, he's here. Fuck it. Yeah, they're beating Thanos. You know what I mean? Like, when he walks out, you're like, "Oh, Thanos is fucked. That's it. If they got him and his army, they
have all of Wakanda behind them."
Yeah, that's it. Like, it was, and that, I mean, look, that was fucking. He gets under my skin so much as a player. But as a human being, how do you not love LeBron James? And that fucking playoff game where he did the Wakanda Forever thing, taking a knee. Oh man, that was amazing.
Sucks,
like
man.
It just fucking sucks.
This fucking year is the worst,
dude. Can we end it there? If the people in charge of 2020 are listening, first off, go fuck yourselves.
Eat the
biggest pile of shit. Yeah. And then can you fucking ease off now? Are you done? For fuck's sakes, are you done? Like, that was just, man, brutal. And then again, we talked about it a little bit, but fuck all these people who are like, whoa, what's Marvel going to do about Black Panther 2? You think anyone gives a fuck about that right now?
Look, they'll do whatever
up.
They do. Maybe they might have, since this has been diagnosed for 4 years, they probably had some sort of like, okay, if something happens, we have these guys. This is how we'll go forward with. They have whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Gives a fuck. It's like we just lost
fucking dude died and is
tremendous actor.
43 years old.
43. We lose such a talent, and then you're like, I don't give a fuck. I mean,
don't have Black Panther anymore. That could be it.
That could be it. Just have his sister take over. Who gives a shit?
She took over in the comics.
Yeah, it's like
she can pick up the mantle.
Have Shuri do it. Like but it just is weird that people are like that's their first thought. You know, like and it reminded me of like I remember like not wanting to talk. I was doing a show in Austin, and these guys were like. Right when Phil Hartman died, got murdered. Yeah. Or was he murdered or was he suicide? He was murdered. Well, then she killed herself, right? And this guy goes, well, what are the Simpsons going to do about Lon? I'm like, are you gives a fuck what the Simpsons are going to do? Like, that's your first thought? Go fuck yourself. It's a cartoon. Go eat a bag of shit.
Guy lost his fucking
life. This is like, I mean, does that mean that when, like, fucking, was somebody, like, when Manson got busted, like, I guess was his band done? Like, what? He's a murderer. Fuck him. What do you give a shit? Jesus fucking Christ.
You think he'll still let him make music
from
prison?
You think he'll do, I guess who's going to, was Sharon Tate filming anything? Who's going to replace her? What do you give a fuck? Wait, that's why that's why fandom can bother me so much, is people laser focus on all the wrong things.
On all the wrong shit.
It's like, this is, man.
Fandom can be so much fun and such a great distraction from the real world. And then people ruin it with shit like that.
They just ruin it by then.
They just ruin it.
Like, I think it was Screen Rant, that website. You know them,
Yes.
Cody? They got in some shit.
What'd they do?
What was it, an hour after he died? I mean, maybe I'm exaggerating, Cody, but it wasn't that long after, right?
It was overnight on the night that it came out. They posted a story that was like, what are Marvel's options to do for Black Panther
Unreal.
2?
Who cares?
And I guess the crux of the argument was that they shouldn't recast him, but that's not even something that you should think about.
That's not even what you think about right now.
And then also, they put out an apology saying, well, we had the best intention, and it wasn't to capitalize on his death.
No,
well,
you're trying to get clickbait as soon as he died.
Yeah, as soon as he dies, because that's, you know, that there's billions of people who love these movies, and you know that
they click on it.
Well, I guess so. Like, even if you're sad and
you're like,
oh, geez,
fucking dumb, man.
That is clickbait, fucking to the most evil degree. That is fun.
But if they didn't do it, somebody else was going to do it.
Somebody else. I'm glad they got busted for it. Can you imagine all the articles that were ready to go?
Yeah. I bet pull us back.
I bet IGN had one ready to go. I bet everyone was like, here we are. And they're like, oh shit. Like I remember a critic I follow. I forgot his name. Walter Chow. I forgot his name, but that's his name, right, Cody? Yeah. He tweeted "fuck Screen Rant," and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
And I thought, did they post something dumb about his death? And then, because I figured it had to be about Chadwick Boseman, and then I just Googled Screen Rant, and I was like, oh, God, like, Screen Rant issues apology. I was like, man, you really need to do this that badly? Like I'm surprised it didn't say the top 15 choices to replace. You know,
that
like
was
that
probably their second article ready to come out the next day.
Right. Here's our video on who we think would be like. Oh God, it just man, it just it's rough. It's
pathetic.
It's fucking. You don't
Sucks.
need to do that. Fucking hell. That is just brutal.
But seriously, who should take over?
Yeah. But while we're there,
while we're here talking
about it, man, I just fuck. And of course, we've already had I think Grady Smith. He said, "Pretty please do a top 5 Chadwick Boseman moments in movies."
Oh yeah, we have to.
Yeah, it's
sorry, Cody.
Sorry, Cody. Marla Gibbs has to wait again.
He's gotta go again.
It is.
I mean, this is becoming like the Ramble is becoming the death tribute podcast.
It really is.
Where all the lists are being created by.
I don't know if we should do it. I don't know. Is it too soon? I don't know.
I mean, it's not too soon to appreciate the guy's body of work.
That's true.
I mean, we're not like it's his body of work.
Yeah. Have you guys really dove into a lot of his stuff?
I haven't seen Robinson. I haven't seen the whatchamacallit,
the James Brown ones.
movie.
I saw Jackie Robinson. I've seen all the Marvel stuff.
I got to see the James Brown one and the
James Brown movie is an okay movie, but
he's amazing, right?
Incredible in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I mean, I wrote in my review when I saw that movie, talking about how like he was about to break into a household name.
Wow.
After that, and
was that his first thing? That his first big thing, right?
His first big thing was the Jackie Robinson movie.
Oh, it was. It was Jack. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that came before Get On Up.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. And was he good?
I mean, he's only been acting in movies since 2012.
That's it, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Dude, that's how you know you're fucking talent. Man, and then 4 years later, you're chosen to lead the next phase of Marvel.
The largest movie franchise in history.
I mean, that's amazing. Fuck, that is such a bummer.
But what he did for superhero movies, I mean, it's unprecedented what he did in Black
unbelievable.
Panther.
Yeah, it is like that was. I mean, God, you see, and you just have so many black people saying, like, my kids, they really finally got to see.
Why didn't I have this when I was a kid?
Right, like this is, and it's, oh man, that's such a tremendous. I mean,
the pressure he
loss.
had going in, to pull off Black Panther, and then the way he did it, I mean, it's just like, fuck, I mean,
that's fucking, that's rough, dude. That's fucking. I don't know, like, I was gonna say, I'm gonna put on Endgame. Last night, when the news broke, I was like 1 a.m. I'm like, nah, it's going to be too sad. I can't. I wanted to watch him walk out. And I'm like, I'm going to cry. I can't right now. This is too much. Like, I'm going to fucking.
I watched Black Panther after it happened. I was like, he was so good in it.
He was. You look back, you're like, fuck, this guy was great.
He was so good.
Like, he was so fucking good in that movie. Man, it was, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's fucking rough.
Just the way he could play, like. Especially, I mean, most of my point of references from his acting come from the Marvel movies, Black Panther, and the way he could play like strong but humble at the exact same time.
Oh my God!
Like he was never like. I mean, he was never. It never felt arrogant. There was always some sort of like. He was
T'Challa. Like
he really was.
Got it. It was just like this is like. It is like, and I know it's kind of. I mean,
he played the reluctant king so well.
I know Cody showed me that meme, and it is kind of weird that the way nerds mourn, but there's that drawing of Stan Lee with Chadwick Boseman in heaven or whatever, saying you were the best one, kid. But in a way that makes sense because he captured T'Challa perfectly.
Yes.
Like it was like, God damn, this is like this dude. That is the
fucking
power. You don't fuck with this guy.
No.
But holy shit, is he also humble?
If he walked into the room, you wouldn't be afraid of him.
You wouldn't be like, oh, I can't say anything to this dude. Jesus, yeah.
But at the same time, if you fucked with him, you're dead.
You're dead. I mean, that's rough. That was fucking rough.
I'm sad we're not going to get to see anymore.
Yeah. And since this is a more heavy, we're not cutting to that motherfucker.
No, fuck Dex.
Yeah, we're not cutting to Dex. Fuck that guy.
Fuck
This
Dex.
is just rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman,
Yeah.
Ramble Radio. We'll take the hit.
Yeah.
Ramble Corporate will probably find us.
I hope we don't have to do them twice next time.
We won't.
I think
with
the last Ramble Radio, I think we got more than enough Dex to cover us.
Fuck Dex. As our tribute to
I mean,
the late
just,
great Chadwick Boseman.
Man, it just sucks, dude. And I don't give a fuck when they announce who. I don't care. I don't like and. God damn, it's gonna be.
It'll come out. It'll happen. It'll be whatever, and it. Won't.
I will say this. I will say that about to dip my toes barely in the what's next for Marvel conversation. the shoes that person's going to have to fill.
That's why I don't think you recast it.
It's going to be.
I think you give the mantle to someone else.
Right. You just anoint someone else's black because the shoes that person, whoever that is, if they do that, that is going to be. Oh man, that fuck. It's just
so sad.
It's too fucking tragic, man. Fuck death. Fuck cancer. Fuck 2020.
Fuck 220.
Fucking hell. But
fuck a lot of shit right
don't
now.
fuck the Ramblers, like Eddie has said in the past.
Don't fuck the Ramblers.
No,
Why you gotta keep bringing it up? Why you gotta keep bringing it up? They forget about it, and then you bring it up.
They get mad at
they
Cody.
never forget.
They get mad at Cody for never having seen Kroll, but they don't get mad that. Like Cody gets shit. Like they are literally mad that Cody doesn't know who Merman is from Masters of the Universe.
What?
Like, but they're okay with you saying fuck the Ramblers.
Well, fandom.
Fandom. There.
Toxic fandom.
Toxic fandom. So there we go. You know where to find us.
Yeah.
That's been our Ramble Radio for today, even though it's video, but
it's video.
Also radio, baby.
Apparently.
Rest in peace to the late great Chadwick Boseman.
Definitely.
Can't believe I have to say that.
I hate it.
I mean, it's just fucking brutal.
I don't want to think about it anymore.
God damn, Trump is still alive. Just all the wrong people are dying.
I don't understand why some people are still alive and some people
all
aren't.
the wrong people are fucking dying. It's just a fucking bummer. But
Makes no fucking sense.
Fuck 2020. We love you guys. We will stay safe. We'll see you tomorrow for the Ramble.
Yeah, that's right.
Then Thursday, Goodwill Hunting, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Then Friday,
another Ramble Radio. Be safe, everybody. Take care. We love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.